All right, guys. So Kwame Brown. Okay, another video on Kwame Brown because, man, he's been dropping truth bombs left and right, and it's not just going after the fake woke media. That's not just what he's doing. He has a much bigger message that it's the same exact message that I've given to people. It's the same exact message that a lot of people, particularly, people in the, I guess, black conservative movement, whatever you want to call it, conservative movement, have been stating in regards to personal responsibility and taking ownership for our own problems. So I want you guys to listen to what Kwame Brown is saying here, because dude is just really spitting a lot of truth. Okay.
There is no money in curing your black. So if you think that the government, the reason why I always talk about personal responsibility, because I'm not going to say that this is a white racist world and a white racist society, and then turn right back around and beg these same white people that I just called racist. To me, that's stupid as. If I truly believe that there's a systemic racism, but I live in this world, then that means I'm going to bear most of the responsibility, because I don't trust your racist white. If that's what I'm saying, why am I going to believe the same people that I'm calling racist is going to do anything that's going to support and help my black? Like, it's making no sense. You want to talk out of both sides of the goddamn neck. So take more responsibility in building yourselves, your community, your people. Now, instead of going down to burn down the police station and city hall and all these places, you need to go down there and threaten to burn that down if they don't put more police on your corners so these can stop shooting and hitting babies through the windows.
So in summary, guys, what he's saying is absolutely correct, man. And this is the same thing I've been saying about these woke revolutionaries. That's part of the reason why I call them woke revolutionaries, because that's what they are. They're woke revolutionaries. And what he's saying is the exact same reason why, I just don't buy into the whole systemic racism argument that they really be giving. Okay, I don't think they believe their own argument. Okay, because like Kwame said, if you believe that the system is systemically racist, okay, it is systemically racist to benefit white people, why do you believe that this white power structure that you say exists, not me, I'm not saying it, they're saying it, that you say exists, is going to give up that power for you? Why do you believe that? Why do you believe that these people are going to help you if they are so racist? Again, this is why I'm confused with the woke revolutionaries in terms of what exactly do they want? What are you asking for? Because again, it seems that these same people that spit all this hatred out of their mouth, particularly, hatred for white people, always talking about white supremacy and this, that, and the other, are the same people that seem to want to be with white people the most, right? You're asking for acceptance. You want to be accepted by people that you say don't really like you, right? That's their argument. It's not mine. I'm just saying this is why I'm confused. That's what they're saying. And to me, it just doesn't make sense. And this is why I've already told you guys before, I don't believe in white supremacy, okay? Because I know what the definition of white supremacy is. And I don't believe that anybody is better than me or above me, okay? I believe in equality. But you got all these woke revolutionaries out here that believe that white people are better than them. And that for whatever reason, these people that are better than them and that have all this power are going to, for whatever reason, give them power or bring them up after they establish this whole system of white power, right? And again, this is their argument. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And guys, it reminds me of when Max Kellerman, aka Marx Kellerman, was talking with Stephen A. Smith, and Marx Kellerman said, "I'm not giving up my white privilege." Basically, what Marx Kellerman is acknowledging is that if I do have any advantages in society, I'm not giving them up. I'm all for lifting other people up, or, giving people equal opportunity to lift themselves up. But I'm personally not giving up anything to bring anybody else up. And I said, I respected Marx Kellerman for admitting that, because what he's saying is the same way I feel like a majority of people would say, whether you white, black, Hispanic, Asian, or whatever, if you're in power or if you're in a position in life where you have resources or whatever, nobody's giving that up for somebody else because of some larger societal issue. And the woke revolutionaries love Mark Kellerman, right? He's invited to the cookout. They'll kick Stephen A out of the cookout for being against Colin Kaepernick before they kick out Mark Kellerman for making that comment. Even though Mark Kellerman is just straight up saying, listen, I'm not giving up my white privilege. And again, it's the analogy of the boot on your neck, right? Everybody wants to talk about the boot on your neck or, being enslaved and use those type of analogies. Well, again, if somebody has their boot on your neck, like you say, do you think that the person that has their boot on your neck and that's benefiting from keeping you down, you think that they're just going to take the boot off, right? No, it's your responsibility to get up. Same thing with the slavery analogy. You think that the slave master is just going to let you go? Why would he do that? No, it's your responsibility to take those chains off of you. And guys, this doesn't just apply to the race conversation. This applies to anything in life, right? Anybody that wants to do anything in life that's in a situation where they feel like they're disadvantaged or that the odds are against them, okay? It all comes down to personal responsibility. Personal responsibility. You cannot expect anybody to give you anything or to do anything for you that you won't do for yourself. Because at the end of the day, one, it's not human nature. And two, it's up to you, right? It's up to you to do that. And quite honestly, guys, when you're doing for yourself, you will find that other people are more willing to help you. People are more willing to help you when they see that you are trying to help yourself. Look at King Randall, okay? The young man that tried to start a school or that's starting a school in which he's trying to teach young men how to be men. Ever since that Roland Martin interview, ever since all these other conservative channels like myself did a video on him, this man has been on Fox News. He's been on CNN. He's been on the morning shows. He's been everywhere. He's probably raised, I wouldn't be surprised if he's raised over $1 million for his school. I would not be surprised if he's raised over $1 million for his school. And the reason why he was successful and he was able to do that is because he decided to do it for himself, and literally everything else fell into place. He got the help that he needed, okay? Because he did for himself. And when these woke revolutionaries go out here and want to talk about white supremacy, white this, white that, it's a deflection away from personal responsibility. That's really what it is. It's a deflection. And it seems to me what they really want is to be given something by somebody else instead of earning and taking what you feel belongs to you. Taking personal responsibility for your own situation and trying to get ahead in life, despite whatever odds may be in the way. They want somebody to give them a booster seat. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to do anything for themselves. They don't want to build their own communities. They don't want to make their own money. They don't want to start their own businesses. They want everything given to them. This is why they like socialism. This is why they like communism. This is why they do not like capitalism. The people that don't like capitalism don't like working hard. They don't like working smart. And they don't like taking risks. If you don't like any one of those three things, you're not going to like capitalism. And that explains exactly why these people are so anti-capitalist, why they want socialism so bad, because they don't want to work. They want somebody else to do something for them. This is the same reason why, even though they say out of one side of their mouth, oh, the white man is so racist, he's working against us and blah, 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 he's keeping us down. But the same side, they're begging that same white man to give them opportunity to do things for them. Again, it doesn't make sense. And like I said, you guys notice some of the wokest revolutionaries out there that are always spitting this hatred and this racial divide, people like Don Lemon and Miss Lori Lightfoot, they go to bed every single night with a white person. Every single night. But yet they go on TV or they talk to their constituents and they'll try to act like white supremacy and the white patriarchy and all this stuff are the biggest threats to society, and that white people are so bad. But yet when they go to bed every single night, they're sleeping with somebody white. Again, it just doesn't make sense to me. And don't get me wrong, for me personally, I don't care who you date. You can be whoever you want. Okay? I have no issues with interracial relationships, but I'm not the person sitting here bashing white people or other races. I'm not. I'm just like, do you, right? But these people that, again, are always running around here bashing white people, talking about how bad white people are, but every time you look, they're surrounded by white people or they are, married to a white person. It doesn't make sense to me. This is why I don't personally, for what I do, right? How I carry myself, I don't worry about racism. I don't care about racism. Are they individual racists out there? Sure. Am I going to live my life worrying about that? No, absolutely not. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to get mines. I'm going to work hard and I'm going to let the rest fall into place. I'm going to take personal responsibility for my own outcome. I'm not expecting anybody to give me anything or to do anything for me because at the end of the day, that ain't nobody else's responsibility but mine. And I like what Kwame said about the police issue too. Instead of going out here begging people, instead of going out here and demanding them take police out of our neighborhoods when a lot of these neighborhoods are not safe, you should actually be begging for more police, right? What you really should be begging for is to hire more police and to employ more people in those neighborhoods so that, one, you have people from those neighborhoods policing, okay? And then two, you have more people with stable careers and role models in those neighborhoods so you inspire more kids to want to be police officers, okay? Being a police officer is a stable middle-class career. It is a great career. And breeding hatred for police officers makes it so young people don't want to be police officers. Now, these people don't want to be police officers. Guess who's going to have to police your community? All those racist white people, right, that you say that have the boot on your neck, that's brutalizing you in the streets. Now, those people are policing your communities. What these woke revolutionaries do is the exact opposite of what the black community needs. It really is. And I'm glad that people like Kwame Brown have woken up and decided to speak out about this nonsense because, there needs to be better leadership. And there seems to be an awakening on the right when it comes to black men in particular that have had enough of this woke nonsense. And basically we're saying, listen, we're taking back our households. We're going to start leading our own movement, stop aborting our children, stop depending on the government, right? And we're going to start raising our sons, right? We're not letting our women raise our sons anymore. And we're going to control our own destiny. And that's the way that it should be. Stop depending on the government to do anything for us. Stop depending on the Democrats and just do it for ourselves. Take some personal responsibility. So that was a great message from Kwame Brown. And I'm so glad that, he's doing what he's doing. And he's probably going to have a better second career than he did his first career. And, I'm all for him, speaking his mind. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.